Following questions from the public tonight, the Boise Mayor, Lauren McLean, is addressing this. These tents are up in city limits, but it's all on state property. A homeless group is trying to raise awareness for their own situation, and they want more resources. Well, tonight, Mayor McLean is pointing to what is already available. She says in cases where people are experiencing homelessness, our Path Home team, which includes the City of Boise staff, continues to offer services, including available shelter beds. Interfaith Sanctuary, though, saying far more needs to be done, even calling the homeless situation now a crisis.
CBS 2's Michaela Ellich went to look at both the interfaith argument as well as this well-timed protest happening in downtown Boise.
Just this past weekend, Interfaith had to turn away 20 people for the first time. Its shelter was full, and they're only worried it's going to get worse. These tents are set up on the grounds of the old Ada County Courthouse, a protest within the site of the state capitol. It went up last weekend, and the people here say they have no intention of taking it down.
We are here. We are not going to be swept under the rug. We just want to be recognized as being part of Boise, and we're asking for basic human rights.
Rights that they say include affordable housing, but these nights, even finding a space in a homeless shelter is hard to come by. Jody Peterson-Steigers is the director at Interfaith Sanctuary.
We're at a tipping point. It feels like we've never seen numbers like this before. Before we responded, we had to send 20 people away from our shelter on Friday night when it was really cold, and that was kind of the first reveal for us.
This is how they responded. They set up a large tent outside the shelter.
We're turning this into overflow sleeping space because we just have more people needing low barrier shelter than our building can actually handle now. So this is heated. We clear out all the chairs, and there's 2 propane systems that heat the tent.
And Jody says right now at the shelter, it's at maximum capacity, serving 175 people daily.
We're full every night right now. So we're full, plus we have people sleeping in the tent. So that's beyond our capacity. When we were just a normal emergency shelter doing our normal stuff before the pandemic, our capacity was 164.
Since last year, Interfaith has been pushing to relocate to a bigger site on State Street, saying it urgently needs more space for the growing homeless population.
We're serving about 175 people in this building, which is not safe, but the alternative is to freeze to death. And so clearly we need to expand low barrier shelter availability. We need to get more affordable housing. We need to control rent and not let it kick people out of their housing. Some of these systems are making people homeless, and we don't have enough agency to take care of that growing problem.
2 weeks ago, the Boise Planning and Zoning voted against the approval of Interfaith's conditional use permit to relocate on State Street. But Interfaith says it plans to appeal to the Boise City Council in March. In studio, Michaela Ellich, CBS 2 News.